Hello, I'm Lisa Hart. You are watching The Alternate Beat, and I'm here with Paul, Johnette, and James from Concrete Blonde, and they are here to promote their third album called Bloodletting on IRS. Welcome to Cleveland.
Thanks.
Again.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It has been a long time now. I understand the third album on IRS, is that kind of a miracle? Considering?
Every time we make an album, it's a miracle to me. It's like, wow, we did another one. Every time I write another song, it's a miracle. Wow, another one. And so it's good. It's something we don't take for granted, that's for sure.
But they sound like miracles. That everything's sounding like Concrete Blonde. You're so distinctive in the voice and the blend. You recorded this one in London,
right?
Correct. What do you see as the major changes from the last to this?
Changes? I don't think we've really made any. Well, there is one large change sitting in the middle. Mostly it's the same, but there's a difference because we have a really good drummer now. Which, well, we had a good
now. Come on.
Well, it's true. It's true. I mean, you know, Harry's great, and I really like him and everything, but I never really realized what a difference it made. It's quite by accident, but you know, Paul's been around, and
we've never had to get Paul out of jail. Not once.
Not
yet.
Not yet.
Now, as far as you're concerned, Paul, what have you brought? If anybody doesn't know, Paul Thompson from Roxy Music, what has been your influence on the band? What has he brought to you?
Good table manners.
That counts for a lot.
Etiquette. Well, I just think a confidence for one thing, and knowing that every time you get on stage, it's going to be good. You know, no matter how bad the circumstances are or the sound is, it's just we always know that it's going to sound good. It's real reliable sort of sound, don't you think?
Mr. Consistency.
Mr. Consistency, yeah.
That counts as much as table manners, I think.
Well, it is. It's a good feeling, you know, that you can get up there and know that it's going to sound right. You know, there's so many external circumstances that can affect the gig, and it seemed that it was just chance before. It would either be really great or really terrible, or some things would be really great and other things would be right on the edge, and now it seems like everything works.
Now, this is your third album, and as far as I'm concerned, this is a band that should have broken mainstream long ago. Do you think this is the one that will do it for you, or you know, are there any reasons that you're telling yourself why this isn't happening? Is it you know, the radio that's going on now, or?
I don't know. I think all our records had good songs, and there's a lot of things besides the songs you put on that have to do with what it does.
Yeah, it's just so much, just timing and being in the right place at the right time and being a priority at your label. And I think, you know, we've been on IRS this is our third record for them, but we've never been as important as, say, R.E.M. or Belinda Carlisle or somebody, but we just happen to have worked our way to the front now, and so we're important to them, and we've got their full attention, and that it's just all timing and luck. And frankly, I'm glad, because I think the band is better now than it's ever been, and if I were going to go out and really get serious about touring behind a record to make it work, I would have much rather done it with this lineup than ever before. So I just think it's all happening at exactly the right time. You know, we've got a good team of people working with us, a real good crew, the best road crew we've ever had. It's just all really fitting together right now, and I'm real happy about that.
Paul, how long has it been since you've been involved? I mean, this is a new commitment for you. Is it going to be a long commitment?
Well,
are you having fun?
Yeah, great. Yeah, having a lot of fun. Yeah, it's working out really well. I mean, we get on really well, and musically, it's really good. I mean, it's for a three-piece. I haven't really worked with a three-piece for ever, I don't think, and it's working out really good.
Is that stretching you a bit?
No.
He's taller. He's 2 inches taller.
That's a pro. That's a pro. So, any good road stories so far? How long have you been out?
Here, 5 weeks, 6 weeks almost. Before that, we went to Australia. Before the record was even finished and mixed, we took off and took Paul to Australia, and I was kind of nervous about that because they were just on to Happy Birthday. Here we just finished Bloodletting, and in Australia, which is a really good place for us, they were just on to Happy Birthday, And so we were taking chances going with a new lineup when they had videos with all 4 people in it, and it worked out real well. It was, the thing about Paul is that it couldn't have been, with a 3-piece, each person is so important as far as their role in the thing, and you'd have to really get somebody who's a star in their own right to be in the middle and carry it off. And I didn't think that we were going to find anybody really, but it was just by chance that he came. He saw us play the last gig with Harry in London, and the next day when Harry left, somebody mentioned that Paul was there, and it was like, wow, let's see if we can get him. Let's see if we can rope him into this thing.
And it
Let's see if we
worked.
can sucker him into this.
What made you go from 4 back to 3?
I just really missed it. There was something happening, something that was missing. You know, it wasn't the same. I didn't know what it was. It was driving me crazy because I didn't know what it was that was different, but I just knew that whatever it was that I enjoyed was gone. And it was just dangerously close to becoming another 4-piece rock band from LA that you see too many of now. You know, just in fact, 4-piece hard rock is just like, it's the Kmart special of the year, you know?
The
it's
right
like
special.
They're all over, and it's fine, but it just isn't what I ever wanted to be. I don't know what I wanted to be, but I know what I didn't want to be, and so it just changed it all. And I like Alan Block, you know, our bass player is a really nice guy, and that was really hard to let him go because he really liked the band and everything, but I just knew that I had to get back on bass and pull it back to the 3-piece format. And you know, Miles Copeland, who's Stuart Copeland's brother, and he's the head of our label, and he would say, like, you know, it's Sting, you know, he's not the same Sting. Since he's not playing bass, it's just not the same, something's different, you know, he'd go on, and it just, but I know what he means. It's something special that really was tight and very nuclear, was completely gone, you know.
Well, we're glad to have you back in Cleveland.
Thanks,
And
yeah.
Congratulations on the new album, and good luck on the rest of the tour. I'm Lisa Hart, you're watching The Alternate Beat, and this is James Mackey, Johnette Napolitano, and Paul Thompson of Concrete Blonde, a band that never has to worry about being a blue light special at Kmart. We'll see you next time.